for areas in the high country, 38 right now in Boone. Most of the region feeling the cooler, drier air this morning, even more noticeable today than yesterday for parts of the Piedmont where temperatures have dropped 5 to 10 degrees from where we were at just 24 hours ago. We'll see sunny skies for the majority of the day. It's not until we hit mid-afternoon that clouds begin to fill in. Temperatures will still warm into the mid-70s, but overnight, that's when we will see those winds start to pick up, and some of the outer bands here of Milton will begin to push into the southeast. But again, no wet weather expected for the area. Today's highs will be reaching the mid to upper 70s. We'll get to 75 in Chester, 75 in Albemarle. High pressure has a good hold across the area here, so that is going to keep our forecast quiet for our mountain communities. Temperatures reaching the mid to upper 60s. Now, the latest on Milton, it is undergoing what looks to be another eye wall replacement cycle as it nears the Florida coast. It is a major Category 5 hurricane, and catastrophic impacts will be likely for parts of the Florida coast. It is going to be moving into that higher shear environment, but it will remain a major hurricane here. Category 4 strength likely as it makes landfall overnight tonight. So after midnight is where we're looking close to Tampa. They've had evacuation orders in for good reason. We're expecting storm surge 10 to 15 feet with this storm. Could see more than a foot of rain across locations here in Florida, not to mention those hurricane force winds felt well inland here through central Florida and even on the Atlantic side here of the state. Now, we are going to see that those winds here stretch as this storm makes landfall. So going to feel those impacts with tropical storm force winds across the state of Florida and even getting some of those gusts into the southeast. So I wanted to show you the expansion here of this storm. So this is our forecasted wind field. So this is actually at the end here of our run, but you can see the red marking those hurricane force winds well inland off the Atlantic coast here near Melbourne. But we see that wide field here of tropical storm force winds that is going to be expanding, and with the stronger gusts here being felt across parts of the North and South Carolina coast, which is why we do have those tropical storm warnings and watches in effect for the coastal communities here in the Carolinas. Locally, our gusts are going to be picking up 20 to 30 miles per hour going into early Thursday morning. By Thursday afternoon, winds will be dying down as Milton moves off the coast and away from the U.S. Now, we do have a cold front that is also going to be tracking through the area here on Thursday. That will keep those temperatures a bit cooler across the Piedmont, low 70s, sunny skies. Overnight lows will tumble, though. We got 30s and 40s across the region. Likely going to see more frost for our mountain communities Friday morning, with temperatures remaining slightly below average in the low to mid 60s. Now, with your otherwise 7-day